It's a stormy, sweet September evening as we wait for the fall update, which I think is right around the corner. I'm sure we will hear word of it this month, and hopefully Brewster, farming, cooking, perhaps a little jack action will enter our aerospace, descend down our brain stems, and be swallowed by our hearts. That sounds a little gross, but I promise you this update is going to be one of the best yet. And in the meantime, my friends, I am prepped to talk about another set of updates, a update set that comes straight from you, my favorite people on earth. Make sure to join our Discord, Switch Strong, so you can share all of your epic dream updates for this game, the things you want most, the things you think are coming, because we've called plenty, we've called so much, and we called another one from today. New items entering the game from a special certain somebody and a favorite franchise. We called it, and we're going to talk all about it. What's going on, everybody? It's Upcoming Switch Force. Hope you're having a magical, wonderful, fantastic time. The rain is raining. My socks are soggy. My hands have become prunes, and soon they're going to be potatoes. I mean, they won't be usable. I won't even be able to shake Brewster's hand or work at the roof, so I got to get out of the rain, but I love my Celeste outfit, and Celeste plays an important part in today's video. The update about Celeste that we're going to talk about that would be so cool would be absolutely incredible, and something I think they should consider adding very soon. In the meantime, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to smash that like button if you're excited for new stuff hitting AC. That September update just added. We talked all about the new stuff for the month, acorns and pine cones, and we know the fall update bringing NPCs and features is coming soon. Let's get a little bit quizzical and talk about things that could come to the game. I want to start you off with a great one. It's very simple, it's very great. Ring around the rosy. Pocket full of ideas. Make sure to smash that like button so my guy doesn't get too soaked, because if you don't smash the like button, my guy's toes are going to wither and turn into raisins. And if you've ever seen the Raisin Band from back in the day, I don't know if any of you are old enough to remember this, it's terrifying. Please don't harm my heart. Please don't nightmare my nights. Please like the like button so that I don't have to have raisin toes and bad dreams about a band playing raisin songs. Gross. By the way, let me know in the comments down below which of these ideas you appreciate most. Coming in from Epic Gamer 49, Shipwrecks. Keep it simple. I love when you do this, people. I love when you give me the idea right off the bat. Simple, and I understand it, because Gulliver and Gullivar, why there are still two of them, the world may never know. Gulliver and Gullivar descend on our island, and they come from somewhere. Something crashed. And I've heard a lot of people say that diving was an exciting update for like a week. And now it's pretty pointless, and Pascal is been relegated to a nearly nuisance of an NPC, which is so sad because he's so cute. But what if diving got an upgrade? What if when I went to my full pockets, ooh, I actually have some slots today, look at that, sexy, sexy, with a few slots open, 2 to be exact. I got my wetsuit, we dive in, my shoes are going to be sogged, but what if we could dive down to Shipwrecks? Or what if we could find something with buried treasure, gemstones, or maybe a new DIY? Give us another reason to pursue our path through the pretty waters. I love the idea of diving. The mechanics of it are fantastic, but it's kind of boring. Shipwrecks could be another way to also innovate and improve upon Mystery Islands and give us another reason besides villager sniping, and I think that would be swell as well. So I love that Epic Gamer 49. Now, Danny Manny Tangy, do you work for Nintendo? Do you have an eye on the makers of this magnificent game? Do you know the animals that cross? Because you said on September 1st, I think they should add Mario-themed DIYs into the game, and you use Mario mushrooms that you can only get in November to craft, and then, lo and behold, on September 3rd, all the villagers gathered in the plaza. Who? Monique. She is unique. But you got it right. You called it so freaking well. Mario items are coming to the game. We gotta wait 6 months, which is a bit of a bummer. There won't be any mushrooms for November, which would be really sweet and so on point. But we are getting the mush set, which I do love. And the Mario items should be the beginning of Nintendo integrated items in the game from other franchises as well. And we called this, we've talked about it so many times. One of my most anticipated features updating the game is an enlarged portrait of Judy. No, it's Mario items, right? It's Nintendo items coming to the game so we can deck up our house in fine style with our favorite characters. And that's going to happen in March for the year anniversary, which will be really great to talk about. So you called it Danny Manny Tangy. Don't know how you did it, but I love you. Now, Padme Amidala, Queen of the Senate, comes straight to our Discord to just deliver the idea of the week. I just wanted to say that I love Celeste and am desperate for an observatory update. Ooh, this is spicy and I like this. That's why I've got Celeste on my shirt. Drop the freaking wetsuit, and let's take a peek at the bird with the world's best beak. An observatory update. I want to do fun things like making constellations like the City Folk days, and maybe there could be an observatory shop. She could sell you star fragments, okay. She could sell you star fragment DIYs, and even more so, there could possibly be constellation minigames like finding specific monthly constellations. I feel like I'm overusing the word constellation, but no, you're not, Padme. It's a big word. You're from the Star Wars. Bring them to our freaking islands. When you find a specific one, a new area to the museum could be added where you can show off your constellations. An observatory. I get it. It all comes together. This would be a super fun and new, which is definitely something we need in ACNH now. The Senate hopes you agree, and I do so much. This is charming, this is beautiful, this is brilliant, and I am all about it. Cinematic flair aside, the Star Wars films and your sweet Senate abilities, please use them to bring this to the game. I think this would be fantastic. A way for Celeste to integrate more often in the game would be wonderful. She is the monthly charmer with the lovely meteor showers, which have been tweaked since the game did drop. I appreciate that. We get more opportunities to see Celeste and wish upon a shooting star. But I'd love for a little bit of sibling love as Celeste and Blathers interact in the museum with an observatory expansion. And the constellation minigame sounds so fun. A new area, a telescope, and the ability to shop and buy star frags or star frag DIYs. Now, if Celeste does not want to encroach upon Blathers' space, she could bring a cart to the plaza. I'm just saying. We do have a lot of NPCs, but I'm fine kicking out a couple of them. I bought everything that Kix ever has to offer. I don't need them. LaBelle, you don't even pay attention to my clothes. You just give me a prize. I don't even know why. You just got bad eyes. You don't even look and see. You tell me make a goth outfit or give a sporty look, and then I put on a trench coat, and you're like, superstar. Doesn't make sense. Makes me feel good, boosts my ego, but sometimes confidence is killer. And this is not deserved. Celeste, though, she deserves more. What do you think? Would you love to see Celeste get a bigger role with an observatory, a beautiful space? The museum is the prettiest thing Nintendo has put on the Switch. I think the observatory, though, it could surpass even the museum. Jody brings up an inclusion customization idea. I would like to see my character have piercings and tattoos. I know it won't happen, but it would be cute. And this is a great point. We've seen people push for more hairstyles, right? More different kinds of customization for your character and clothings and items and opportunities to really express yourself. Piercings and tattoos would be a really fun one. And I think this kind of ties into the jewelry updates we've talked about before. Bringing in necklaces, earrings, things of that sort would be very fun, a great way to expand the customization of the game, and to include opportunities to express yourself in different ways. Now, you're right, Nintendo probably won't ever do tattoos. The closest you're going to get is the face paint options that you can create back at your mirror, but I think piercings would be fine. I don't think it would be listed as piercings, it would just be jewelry, and then your character could wear the earrings or don the necklace or put on the bracelet. I think that's the way that we get this in the game, but I love it, Jody, and you're right. Like, I don't think people that have piercings and tattoos should be excluded. If there's a way to incorporate, Nintendo absolutely should do it. The sounds of the rain are subtle and soft. They bring me good peace as I sit in my loft. I close my eyes, I whisper close. Why aren't there more weather conditions? That would do it the most. G-Llama4689 hypothesizes an addition of more weather conditions like hail or sleet. We do have rain, right? And we do have northern lights. We do have some snow, but hail and sleet would be really fun. Now, the issue here is it could be dangerous, and Animal Crossing is all about keeping everyone mosty toasty, happy, and healthy. So we've talked about disasters in last week's episode. This would kind of go along the same train of thought, except a bit of a different path, because, you know, whereas disasters would be very negative, hail and sleet doesn't have to be. It just would be a little bit dangerous for your character to wander about, so I wonder how you increase the weather conditions, which I think is a really cool update, because they all look so good and they're fun to listen to, and I like the sound effects, but without it seeming threatening, because Animal Crossing can't ever be violent or threatening, right? Besides smashing Snooty with our bug net, we can't really get aggressive in this game, so hail and sleet, could they do something to make it a blizzard? Like, I don't know, maybe during the blizzard you can go out, but your villagers can't? I like the idea. I want more weather conditions. I'm just not quite sure how to incorporate it in a Nintendo-friendly way, but I would like it. I think the weather is one of the coolest aspects of AC, and I think that'd be a great way to boost Year 2 by introducing a new cycle. I like it. As we enter the tent of the Camper Supreme, Amy Isle of Amatia says, I wish that they would bring out more villagers that are supposed to live in water, sharks, dolphins, etc. Now, will we see a water villager in here? Could we get a octopus, or will we get a Monkey, it's freaking Shari. I got no interest in you or your bright yellow shoe. It's a toe and a sandwich. Don't wave, P.U. Shark, dolphin, etc., and they would have underwater homes and would be able to dive down to visit them. They would still be able to come on the land, but we would see them swimming around in the water. And this is something I've been thinking about a lot. You know, I'm trying to think of ways that Nintendo could expand diving to be interesting weeks and months after you've collected all the mermaid DIY and you have nothing left to do with Pascal. I think even our regular villagers should be able to swim. If you were walking about and saw Judy or Julia, or you saw Cranston or Marshall floating about, hanging out in the water, that'd be so much fun, and it might encourage you to swim out there and say hi. Another reason to get in the waters. But I like the idea of introducing new species. I will always be about new species of villagers being added to the game. I think that's a fantastic idea, and I'd love some freaking cool water villagers that had water homes. It's a great way to expand the island without actually expanding the island, and maybe even up our villager count to have, say, 2 or 3 sea-based villagers. Not everybody has to have legs, okay? Some people don't, and that's all right. Amy, I really like this idea. This update from Night Sky is absolutely perfect for our nights in Animal Crossing. My idea is pretty small, but what I enjoyed in AC New Leaf was using the 3DS and Wii U within the New Leaf game to play a game. And if my memory serves me right, you could earn Meow coupons to use at the cat machine. Seeing as ACNH has a Nintendo Switch within the game and also a special edition Nintendo Switch as well, wouldn't it be great if we could put them to use and play some games on the Switch for Nook Mile tickets as well as have something to do while you play ACNH? I would definitely be enjoying that little feature, and I would as well. I think the Switch should have functionality. I think that they could do a great tie-in with another game or an upcoming release where they bring in like an 8-bit version or a classic NES title to support a new Switch entry in the franchise. Please make our Switch useful. Please. They did this in the past, and they seem to love incorporating old ideas into ACNH in new ways. And I think playable arcade machines, or at least a playable Switch, is a big missing, and one that I would absolutely adore, so I hope they make it happen. I mean, I'm thinking Mario would be the perfect time, right? They're going to bring in new furniture, they're going to bring in new items, and we know that Mario is just getting a whole look back at its nostalgic catalog. So what if we could play Mario Bros. In ACNH, even just for a limited time? Give us a game a month or something of that sort. It'd be a great way to pimp out and promote NSO, Nintendo Switch Online, right, and the service that they have, considering that you can download NES and SNES games. Or maybe they could create something wholly original. I'd love to see Blather's Bug Off, where he has to smack the bugs away. Or Flick and CJ's Moving Out, where they have to move their furniture, and it's like Tetris. Come on, Dr. Isabel taking care of a sick Timmy and Tommy Nook? Hook it up, baby! Now, y'all know how much I love my custom outfits. We've talked about new design slots for a while now because I cannot ever have enough hats and sweatshirts to wear and to share with all of you. I love the custom outfits. The Celeste and Cappy is just rocking real good and so on point and so on theme for this week. Princess Midna has an idea to expand on this and to let people know what the best designs are. I wish there was some way to see how many people have downloaded your designs off the Abel's Sisters kiosk. I make a decent amount of designs, and I'd love to see if anybody has been enjoying them. This is a great point. I love the criteria search, the ability to type in Cappy and get all the Cappy hats. But wouldn't it be great if Nintendo merged some of Mario Maker 2's functionality with Animal Crossing and allowed us to see the most popular designs of the week? And also how many times your design has been downloaded. If they don't want it to be a competitive space, they could at least share that information with the creator themselves so they know that their work is being enjoyed and they are rewarded for their awesome creation. But personally, I just love to filter and sort by the most viewed of the week, most downloaded of the week, top rated. Nintendo could curate a list. They could heck make their own and put some fun designs in the game that aren't ever going to get official items or customization. Like, you know, all of a sudden hook up some F-Zero gear in the game or maybe put in Star Fox. That would be super fun and a way to expand upon criteria search with functionality they've already used in other games. It just makes sense and it would help us know that all of our creativity is going places. And that's a fun feeling. Well, friends, that'll do it for this week's fan updates. A fantastic list. I need that Celeste Observatory update. I want to see Blathers and Celeste team up for a bigger, better museum and an even more beautiful location to explore the constellations and pick up some more star frags. Monthly constellation minigame sounds like a great idea, as well as the Switch getting minigames of its own. Plus, I love the idea of tattoos and piercings and water freaking villagers. Shipwrecks would be sweet too. So let me know in the comments down below which of today's ideas and updates you want to hit the game most. We're gonna get Brewster. We're gonna get Brewster. I'm keeping positive thoughts, positive spirit. I need this boy in my life, and I need to make sure my shoes aren't too soggy so that I'm safe to work in his roost. I've also got a special idea for when Brewster hits, so pay attention, especially SwitchForce faithful, long-time users and listeners. This is going to be a lot for you. Also, I think I just said SwitchForce, the fourth edge. Will it make a return? or will we get something new altogether? SwitchForce cross Brewster, Animal Crossing cross Mario. We can play this game as well, and I hope you're going to continue enjoying AC with me as we enter the 6 months. September sees a lot new. The fall update is right around the corner. This list of updates would be sweet as well, and I can't wait to see what happens next. I've got you covered, of course, so make sure to subscribe, smash that like button. Let me know which of these updates you want most in the game in the comments down below. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay dry, don't get too soggy. No prunes, no raisins, and especially not that band. But until next time, everybody, have a fantastic day. I love you so much. Remember, special shout out. The streams will resume soon, and the videos will keep coming. So for now, have a wonderful rest of your day. SwitchForce out.